Hey YouTube, NFL Report with Shane here, back with another video. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys get notified every video I post. So the Eagles are 1-4 in one tie right now. Pretty bad, right? Hopefully the Eagles can get some peace and win this game. So also, I'm going to have some pregame talk today. I'm going to talk about Fletcher Cox restructuring his deal and talking about what it means if we're going to do a trade or pick up someone out of free agency. So now I'll be talking about this. So the Eagles, Fletcher Cox restructures $5 million to his deal for next year, which is really good for the Eagles because we're struggling in cap space. Most of the money for this year, because of the virus, $20 million is probably going to be gone for all teams. But the thing is, the Eagles have cap problems, which makes it even worse. So $5 million, I'll definitely take it. I wonder what the Eagles are going to do. Are they going to sign someone like Earl Thomas or do a trade? I know John Ross requested a trade. I don't want John Ross. He is injury bugged. He gets injured every year. Mainly speed receivers do get injured. For instance, like Deshaun Jackson. So I don't want John Ross. Maybe the Eagles get Earl Thomas, but I really like this because it's going to go into next year. So the Eagles have to be doing something at the trade deadline, or we're doing something like free agency pickup. But the Eagles need to be sellers at the trade deadline. So you guys know. Save some money. Get rid of Jason Peters, who is an injury bum who wants, $8 million to play left tackle. But we got Jordan Mailata starting there, and he's doing a great job right now. So guess what? JP, I want you gone. Expensive people. Guess who I want to get away? Alshon Jeffrey. Get him gone. Another person, Zach Ertz. I want him gone. That could open up some money for the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like if the Eagles lose this game, it's time to tank for a great pick. The Eagles, if we lose, I want to tank and probably get Jamar Chase. Maybe get a great lineman in the draft. I'd like to get a lineman because apparently these Eagles offensive linemen are getting really old. The youngest one, that's starting usually, is 30. Yeah, they're getting old. But now, let's talk about what the Eagles need to do to win this game, guys. We need good offensive line blocking. We need to use Jalen Hurts, right, like we did last week, to keep the defense honest. And we need Jake Shanky it to make his field goals because he likes to shank field goals, apparently. Like he did the past 2 games that could have won us the game in both of them. Wake up, Jake Elliott. Now, let me talk about the Giants' keys to winning. The Giants, their offensive line needs to do good because they're going against the Eagles' defensive line, who has one of the most sacks in the NFL, I'm pretty sure. We usually get a bunch of sacks, last week, the week before we got 1. The week before that, we had 4. Then the week before that, we had 7. But the Giants need to block the Eagles' offensive line. It's going to be a tough day if they can't block them. And also, they need a good Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is always a 50-50. Honestly, like Carson Wentz. But they need a good Daniel Jones. Let's be real. Also, I'd say they need... they don't have that much mistakes. I'd say at least. They need Evan Ingram to do good this game. They need him to do good this game. If he doesn't do good, then they're lost. But this scenario of this game reminds me of last year. For the Eagles. Because we had so much injuries, we didn't know what we were going to do. And now, without our injuries, a big win streak came out of nowhere. We had, 4 straight games of wins. We beat the Redskins at the time, the Giants. Then we played the Giants week 17, and we beat Dallas. That was great times. This reminds me of last year. And now my prediction is going to be coming up. I got the Eagles beating the Giants 27 to 24. Fine. I think it's going to be a good game. For some weird reason, I feel like Jake Elliott is going to bounce back. Travis Fulgham's going to have a good game. The defense is going to be an average, terrible defense. Well, we're not terrible. But when Jim Schwartz lets the tight ends get wide open or wide receivers because of Nathan Gary, he doesn't even deserve that last name. He deserves Jerry. Like, wake up, Nathan Gary. You need to play better. But I feel like it's going to be a good game. 27-24. I feel like Jake Elliott will prove people wrong in the game. But now let's talk about the scenario. I feel like Jake Elliott, he's going to get a game-winning field goal. He's going to shut up the doubters after his two terrible performances when he missed 2 field goals in 2 games. Wake up, Jake Elliott. Now, you need to have a great performance this game. You really need to. If you don't have a great performance, there's going to be a lot of questions about cutting you or not. Ever since he got that contract from last year, he hasn't been as good. He really hasn't. But guys, this is how I'm going to end the video. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications. The reason I always say that is to subscribe and turn on notifications is so you get notified every video I post. So a link doesn't pop up. Like, subscribing really supports the channel. So if you guys don't mind to do that, that would really be great, guys. It really would. Trust me. And guys, I'm going to end the video off here. So, bye guys. Have a great day.